Welcome Libra to your Love and Passion reading for February 2019. To take you through the month we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and in this deck the Tarot of Sexual Magic, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so let's start at the beginning of the month. Knight of Pentacles. Knights represent change coming. And so expect at the beginning of February something to bring about a change. And I'm wondering if with this reading it might be a little bit of a change of attitude for you, Libra. I don't quite know. I think though something along the lines of you're going to be using your head quite a bit. You have two swords energies here, and that tends to be head over heart. Let's see. So the Knight of Pentacles. This is all about you making slow, steady progress with something. And it is a love and passion reading, so I imagine this is something to do with you and your love, or a love of your life, or lover of your life, in your life. It does seem a little bit plodding and slow and, come on, let's just get on with it, can we, sort of energy. And so I expect you might be feeling a little bit frustrated, maybe even a bit bored at the beginning of the month. And there's a change afoot, as I was saying, and that may just lead you into towards the middle of the month to feel a little bit like you're worrying about something, possibly to the extent that it's just keeping you up at night. This is a card where you could be having a few nasty dreams or nightmares. You might be feeling worry or guilt or blame or shame, or I don't know, something along those lines where things just don't seem to be very right at the moment. I would say normally with this card things feel worse than they actually are, and it's not normally anything too bad despite the look of the card. And in this reading I was drawn to these stones. They're all green, and there's quite a lot of green popping up everywhere in the reading cards too. So I feel like this is an indication that maybe listen to your heart a little bit more. Get out of your head, sit and just quietly feel what your heart is telling you. How does your heart feel when you think about maybe these decisions that you have to make, that you've had to make so far, haven't you, Libra, in recent months, or even possibly January? And sometimes it helps just to sit quietly and get a sense as to, how you feel when you make one decision, and then how you feel imagining you've made another decision. And use your heart a little bit more and try and get out of your head a little bit. So coming into the second half of February, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new beginning. Maybe you've made that decision, and this is a new start. It does talk about someone that will give you, or you will give them, emotional security and a steady, sensual love life. Pentacles are earth energy, and that tends to be all about sensuality, sexuality. And you have two pentacles this month, of course. So maybe this is you having looked at this change of heart, worried about it, had sat and thought about it, listen to your heart. Maybe this is you starting something fresh or making a decision between one person or another. But this hand of the universe or of the divine is promising you this new start. Should you so be the vibrational match for it. And by that I mean using the law of attraction and working on yourself so your thoughts are positive, and catching yourself in the act if you start to go into this sort of energy of guilt or blame or negative thinking. Don't let yourself go into that spiral. Do what you can to get yourself out of it, whether that be meditating, going into nature, dancing, listening to your inner guidance, whatever that is. And at the end of the month, again, another Swords card. So I don't know if you're in your head a little bit again. This is the Queen of Swords, and in this deck it talks about exploring, and it says, solitude is not death. An undesired partner must be sent away, even at the cost of breaking your own heart. So I think perhaps a lot of you have made some sort of decision with someone's being sent away. You are the Queen. You have power here. You're able to bring into your world whatever you need to. And the fact that this card is exploring, talks about exploring, I think maybe that's a little bit of a word for the month that you will have just had. You're exploring your options, you're making decisions, you're having a few moments, but sometimes this comes up when you've had big changes in your life, big transformations. It can throw up a little bit of clearing and working through things. So take it easy on yourselves. Remember to trust your heart and tune into that beautiful green chakra that is your heart chakra, right in the center of your chest, and just work on imagining you are receiving love into your heart from the universe, and then giving out love. So maybe breathing in, receiving love, and breathing out and giving love back out, and try and get back in tune with your heart. Okay, Libra, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.